Well, how was life in Charlotte, and what are you expecting out of that in comparison to here?
Charlotte's been great. Yeah, it's been good to me this year. We had an awesome season, clinched first in the Atlantic Division, so really happy with how we finished up. We were in sixth place at one point not too long ago, and then just went on a great run. So it's been fun to have a good season down there, and hopefully it translates up here.
What's the meaning of being with these guys here for this last week?
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. Anytime you get called up to the NHL, it's awesome. You know what I mean? There's nothing quite like it. So I'm just really excited. Ready to go.
How satisfying is it for you to set a record down there for save percentage?
Yeah, it's nice. I think it's nice, but at the end of the day, I'm really glad that we clinched first. We get a bye through the first round and right to the full-length playoff series. So that's what's really most important. Obviously, it's a nice little side accomplishment, but for me, I feel like if we win a lot, then the stats will come with it. So I don't really look at those too much or put too much stock into those. Just try to win games, and if you win, then those usually look pretty good too.
Joey, everyone will look at a bye opportunity differently, right? Like sometimes you can rest the body, sometimes it's about resting the mind. This is a different way to spend a bye. How does this factor into how you'll prepare when you get back to Charlotte for the push?
Well, I think you can rationalize it either way. You can say it's great or it's not great or whatever it might be. But for me, I'm just really excited that I'm here and getting more opportunities and I'm super excited for playoffs in Charlotte. Like I've been saying that for a while now. We were pushing really hard to get that first place and get that bye, and kind of opened up that opportunity for me to come here. So it all worked out really well, and I'm excited for this week here and being with the group for another week, and then heading back to Charlotte and hopefully going on a long run there.
Dave said he hopes to get you in the game, just doesn't know which one yet. What would it mean to get one more start in the NHL?
It'd be great. Yeah, I really think, like I said a minute ago, playing in the NHL there's nothing quite like it. So if I get that opportunity, I'll be ready to go and just try to be myself and play my game. I really think for me right now, a big piece of my next step in development is just getting NHL minutes and NHL starts, and hopefully I get to get in, and it'd be a great opportunity for me to get more experience at this level, and hopefully I can play well and
Are you going to teach these guys? Can you teach these guys your stick ritual before they?
No, that will not be making the. They don't know the joke, so maybe they'll start making fun of me too, and we'll come up with our own. But that was fun.
Did it kind of hit home on how funny this is, where you spend the first week with these guys in an expansion season, and here back to work for the final week as well?
Yeah, I mean that first couple weeks was a little crazy with me going down to Charlotte and then coming right back and flying right to New Jersey day of the game and playing, and definitely being at Climate Pledge for the first game, and now the last week here, it's kind of coming full circle. But it's crazy to think about it so long ago. It feels like forever ago, but now here we are, however many games later, and it's been a great season. So just like I said, excited for this last week here and excited for playoffs in Charlotte.
What did that whole day of travel and how crazy it was teach you about mental flexibility?
Yeah, I mean, it's this year has been a lot. I've gone up and I don't even know how many times I've come back and forth here between here and Charlotte, and I don't even think it's the flying that's that bad. It's just the time change. Like when I go back to Charlotte, it's like if I wake up at 7 a.m., it's like 4 a.m. here is what it feels like. So that can be a little tough. Takes some time to adjust, especially when I was going, first half of the year I went back and forth a handful of times pretty quick. So I mean, I've just gotten used to it and accepted it as it comes, and I guess at the end of the day, no one really cares if you got a lot of sleep or not. You just got to go play your best. So,
how long do you feel it takes for you to get your balance restored following that whole pace of travel?
I feel fine right away. Yeah, I had 3 flights yesterday to get here, so I had to go move out of my apartment in Charlotte because my lease ends this week. So everything I own is in my car right now in Charlotte.
You got a lot to take care of.
Yeah, so I flew from Providence to Charlotte, went home, moved out of my apartment, drove to the rink, Uber to the airport, Charlotte to Detroit to here, got in at midnight, and practiced this morning. So that's
No crazy Monday.
Nothing.
Where do you live when you go back?
I got it a little short-term rental for playoffs, but there's
help packing things up?
No, I had it all myself. Yeah, but I'm never gonna complain. I was so pumped to be here. I almost missed my flight. So I'm not kidding. The line in the airport terminal in Charlotte was from one end to the other. It took me an hour to get through security. They called me, and there were 4 people in front of me security. The gate called me, and I answered. I was like, please, I'm 4 people away. I will run as fast as I can. My calves are sore from running through the whole airport. I swear to God.
So my guess is once you get off the plane to Vancouver and get to the hotel, you're due for a nap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm knocking straight out. That's guaranteed.
Were you disappointed that it's cloudy and you can't tan?
No, I wasn't, honestly. I was just really, really excited to be here. I was pumped for practice and get on the plane and hopefully get to play this week.
You mentioned you've obviously been up and down a couple of times this year. Is there anything from those earlier season experiences that you've drawn on, either to help, with Charlotte's playoff push, or that you're going to pull from this final week?
Well, I think the biggest thing is just always falling back to what makes me play well and what makes me successful. And through all the chaos, I mean, especially like I always talk about the one New Jersey game where I got called up during practice in the morning. It's kind of a whirlwind of a day, and then you get out there and the puck's about to drop for the first puck drop of the game, and you just kind of fall back on what your mantra is and what makes you successful. And I've done that whether I've been going up or down or coming in relief here, Charlotte, whatever it may be, and just being myself, playing my game, and whatever happens is going to happen. But as long as I put out my best effort and I'm myself, then I'm happy.
Is there what specifically would you say is it that you think makes you successful and helps you with that sort of inner confidence?
Well, I always just tell myself to be myself. I always come up with some sort of performance statement. It's usually 3 things that I like to kind of recite to myself during the game. The mind likes to wander. Whether you're working at a desk or playing hockey, doesn't really matter. The mind likes to wander, and for me, anytime I can just have a little performance statement to kind of reset during the game and just refocus, that's usually what I try to do. And it usually depends on the game, the situation, how I feel I'm playing, what's been working. So, yeah, it's kind of something that I've been doing for a while now.
All set? Great. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, guys.